Hello again. In the last episode, we arrived in a somewhat familiar world. Serge found out that he was dead. We had to be at the Seasoning Nights twice. We recruited Lena and Mojo, and we were just about to enter Termina. Now, before we get started, let's have a little tour. The inn is right by the entrance. Right up the stairs is the element shop and the bar. And right at the top of the stairs is Skelly's house. Now, if we exit to the left, right past the posters of Nikki, we come to the port. And from the port, we can board the Magical Dreamer's ship, right here. And there's not much we can see on here right now. Now back at the entrance, if we head to right, and then continue going right across the bridge, we reach the graveyard. Now, if we go up instead of going across the bridge, like so, we come across the smithy and Van's house in the back. With the tour finished, let's go back to our first entrance to Termina. As we walk into the city, we see a young man who's not able to buy a bellflower from the flower lady. Maybe we can give that guy the bellflower we picked up earlier. We run into Kid, and she comes to a wrong conclusion about Lena and Serge. We'll worry about clearing that up later. For now, let's check out the element shop. Looks like Lena knows a shopkeeper. And it looks like we're going with the cousin backstory for Serge. There's nothing new here except for the consumable elements, so we won't buy anything right now. In the bar, we run to Guile. I wonder how he's planning to get into the manor to get that item. On the bridge, we get to see a disturbing scene with a captive mermaid that thankfully Korcha interrupts. At the graveyard, we see the young man from earlier with a young lady praying in front of a grave. We decide to give him the bellflower for free, since it would feel a bit scummy to charge him for it right in front of the grave he's going to put it on. Looks like it's effectively a family grave. A beastly guest, huh? Could that be the he Karsh mentioned? If Dario's the brother, then Gry must be Glenn's father. Korcha is telling a friend about what happened on the bridge. Well, we're not here for the festival, so we won't be wasting our time. Yeah, Boschel, we'll keep him in mind. We tell the churro vendor that 100 gold is too much, and he should charge 50 gold instead. We'll talk to him later and get a reward for our advice. At Van's house, we get a profiteer purse from under the stairs, and then have a nice chat with Van himself. When his father Go comes in, their naming scheme becomes very obvious. His dad just walks in, tells him to stop painting and study for a real job, then leaves while telling Van to talk to the maid if he needs anything. Not exactly the best father-son relationship. At the smithy, I'll make a new weapon for Surge with the copper we got from Salt and Pepper. Since Surge is always in the party, it makes sense to upgrade his equipment first. Although, I am surprised that the blacksmith is willing to make what is effectively a large metal ore for Surge to use. But it's not the weirdest weapon in the game. I'll also equip the purse we picked up to get more gold after battle. It must have been a nice coincidence that their names are so similar. Sorry about that, Zappa. In the smithy's back room, we run to Pierre. I wonder where that metal could be. We can talk to this guy hiding from the sun for a new frame if we say we understand him. We can talk to these two women in Skelly's house to find out more about Skelly's past. And now that we've gotten everything we can get right now, we can talk to this man polishing the statue to hear about Viper Manor, where the Acacia Dragoons are. I think if we want to find out why Karsh attacked Surge, we need to get into the manor. but it doesn't sound like it's easy or even possible for us. Oh, here comes Kid. I guess she's figured that our date is over. Looks like we're on the same page with what we need to do next. And now we finally recruit Kid to the party. I'll explain how to use the teleporter since Kid doesn't want to bother. If I bring up the items menu while I'm on a Record of Fate or the world map, I can select the teleporter to use it to change my party members out. To put it plainly, whenever I can save my game, I can change my party. I'm going to swap out Poshul for Kid, and she's going to be staying in the party most of the time. I'll explain why in a bit. Before we head out to find a way into Viper Manor, I'm going to stock up on some consumable elements. With tablets effectively being potions, the other consumables are status heals. And from their descriptions, it looks like there's more than just one status ailment per color. Okay, now that we've stocked up on some consumables, let's find a way to get into Viper Manor. We could ask Guile if he knows a way in. I mean, he was already wanting to sneak in. Or we could talk with Pierre. He said that if he has metal, he'd be able to get into Viper Manor just by showing it to the guards. But I think we'll choose a third option that we haven't seen yet. And it's going to involve the Magical Dreamers. So let's go on their ship and talk with them. But oh, well, that can't be good. Wonder what's going on with him. I guess that's Mickey. Okay, it is Mickey. How did he get in then? There's a way in, you say? Okay, rock on. Nice choice, Serge. Okay, to the Shadow Forest. Looks like Mickey's already done a job distracting them. Alright. New enemy. Is it just one, or is it... no, there are two. Well, now I can show off why I'm going to make sure Kid is in my party at all times. First, I'm going to have to do 6 attacks like this. Oh, dang it. Okay. Gonna be holding off on that. Oh, I can show it off partly with Surge. When we beat up Salt and Pepper last time and got our third growth star, we unlocked level 3 techs for everyone. Surge's is Dash and Slash. A pretty strong attack. It's useful. Now let's waste some time with Lena just to get this guy to attack. I did not mean to press that. Okay, Surge, you try doing some ones. Well, that's not good. Okay, let's see if I can at least get a few hits off without killing it. Ah, dang it. I was going to use Kid to steal from them. Kid's third level tech is... oh, it lets her steal. But the success is dependent on the accuracy of her fierce attacks. So a good idea when trying to steal is to just use up 6 stamina of just weak attacks to build the accuracy. Then, with your last stamina, cast Steal. And it's because of Kid's ability to steal that I'll be making sure she stays in the party. Here again, Arrow Saucer from... okay, that guy just left the screen. And I know for a fact that for the enemies in this, like the enemies I've been fighting, I can steal a copper weapon from them. If I manage to do that, then I could go back and break it down to get some copper for later. I think this is Nikki, but why is he singing to a monster? Well, he saw us. I hope he's alright, Ned. Don't know what those bubbles are, though. And that was my 4th battle, so I should have one more battle till I get a mini star. And since the next screen is a boss fight, let's just see if I can fight one more time. Nothing respawned here. There we go. And there's the mini star. Not too bad. And with that, I can go on to the next fight. But before I do that, let's allocate some elements. Now, the next fights are going to be against yellows. So I want to just prepare myself. And I'll also put on a bit, just change up some few things. I want to try using a turn red in the next few fights. I'd say Kid is pretty good where she's at. Alright, so I'll replace this Electro Joke with an Arrow Saucer on Lena. But, yeah, that should be good enough for the next fight. Now, let's go and do it. Well, looks like Nikki's in trouble. Let's give him a hand. Don't want him dying on us. It's interesting that Nikki's in the field with us. Okay. Right now I'm going to do a one attack of Surge. Turn red on that guy. Then swap to Lena. And then hit him with Maiden's Hand. Okay. Now, kid, let's try and steal something from these guys. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Alright. Oh, glad I got the steal off before they could attack. And now... let's try an arrow saucer on you. Nice damage. Okay. Let's see how much damage Lena does with Arrow Saucer. Especially since the field effects increased. 82. Very nice. Okay, not bad. Well, that's rude. You just saved your life from those cassowaries. Well, let's follow him. Let's not interact with that. Yeah. Why'd you run away? And you're not going to say anything about that, okay? You got that right, kid. I think this is Nikki, kid. Yeah, why does he want to get in the Viper Manor? Your sister is there. Alright. Sure, we need to get there anyway. Nikki has joined our band. Didn't know we were in a band, apparently. Maybe later, Nikki. Alright. Yeah, that monster's not really gonna let us go by. Yeah, what is their favorite food? Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, just leave. Yep. Same with Nikki. And I'm gonna swap him in for Lena. Yeah. Yeah, his strength is a bit lower, but about the same accuracy. More agile. Less just a magic and only one less magic. So yeah, let's put Nikki in. Now what's your equipment like, Nikki? Okay. So bone pick and an ivory mail. Yeah, we already have. Well, while I'm here, I'll get the stuff I have from Lena. Although I'll only really be unequipping the helmet. It's better than nothing. And I'll also take off the element she had. So let's auto-allocate on Nikki. And I gave an Aqua Beam. Lift Ice Lance here. Alright. Not bad. Okay. Oh. But yeah, before we move on, we have to grab some stuff in here. First of all, this chest. Because we need this aroma pouch to actually do anything. And second of all, let's look at this notebook. Oh. Okay. I get it. Tried to fight the monster. It beat him. Then he dragged himself over here and died. What's with this? It's one of Skelly's bones. Well, yeah, let's move on. Now for this, I could just take any of those little blob monsters we've seen when we're walking through and feed his big plant monster to move on. But if I take the red monster we saw at the beginning of the forest and feed it to the plant monster, we'll be given a bonus frame. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be getting a stat increase from our next mini-star, so I'll explain why that is going to happen. The amount given by a mini-star is determined by the amount that will be given by its growth star, and the game has 5 different conversion rates for this. There are 2 high rates that guarantee at least 1 point if you get 1 point from the growth star, 2 low rates where you need to get more than 1 point from the star to get a point, and 1 rate that gives no points no matter what. For this mini-star, I would need to get at least 3 points in a stat to get anything. I was able to steal a copper pick from the monster there, so let's upgrade Nikki's equipment. Okay, now we've made our way back to the start. Let's get this little guy to follow us for the pollen. Well, he ate the pollen, but he'll still follow us. Really? Will he follow me? Okay, I messed up. I wasn't supposed to let him eat the pollen. Oh well. Just need to get pollen again and head back to that screen. that was a 5th fight, and I got nothing in my mini-star. Okay, so now we just need this guy to... When you away bait this guy. Okay. Again? This is going swimmingly. Okay. Seriously? Okay, I've got it following me. Now, as long as I don't let it eat the pollen, I should be good. Okay. Now just keep moving. Don't let him get caught on anything. And we make it to the last screen. And we just keep going. Have him follow us. Have him follow us. And then we just... Ah, dang, he got caught. Okay, just... Please just walk in front of this guy. Well, actually, wait, just stay on this screen. We already have the pollen here, it's not that hard. Yeah, I don't think he'll just walk in front of the monster. Again? God, it's like herding cats. At the very least, you can't leave this screen, so it's not going to take forever. There we go. Find the guy eating. Now we gotta deal with this guy. Or not. Guess that red one isn't exactly good for it. Yeah, we'll forgive you. Thank you for the skullduggery frame. Okay. Can move on and... Oh, I picked a few more bush bashers. So... Oh, actually, bush basher's a level 3, didn't realize that. Okay. Let's place up a fireball. Instead, we'll place this arrow saucer we have with bush basher. So you can keep the fireball too there. Didn't realize I was getting level 3s. But other than that, everyone seems good, and I've done the 5 battles to get the mini star. It gave me nothing. So let's move on to the next fight. And it's the seasoning duo again. And the loud dragoon. His name is Zoa. And he recognizes me. I don't think that's what a guard should be doing. So what was the duo going to teach us today? Summoning elements. Golem, huh? Okay, how'd you screw it up this time? Okay. Yeah, you guys aren't that smart. Zoa is disappointed in both of you. That would be it would make a good comedy act. Alright, so first, let's try and... actually... I'll start with Surge first. Let's turn Zoa red. Now, Kid, let's have you build up your hit percentage on Zoa so you can steal from him. Okay, just using an ailment that shouldn't affect her. Well, not an ailment, a debuff, but that shouldn't affect her attack. It did. Okay. Alright, Nikki. Oh, actually. Let's attack Pepor. And then do a bush bash on him for good measure. Okay. Oh, that is... Okay, Surge, take him out and then... Now you're gonna need to hit one more time on Salt right now. That way we can cure up Nikki. Okay. Okay, let's try and get everything on so. Okay. Being up Pepper this time. Okay, let's try again. Okay, good. Didn't attack Kid. Ooh, that does not look good. Oh, only 24. Okay, not a big deal. Now, let's steal from him. And one knee pad. Okay, now Nikki, just get one hit off on him. And now let's do grand finale on Zoa. Let's see what it looks like. Very damage. Huh. Oh, you're back to yellow. Oh, yeah, I guess turn red doesn't last forever. Let's see if your buff wore off yet. Somersault. And we finish you off with Nikki. Okay, one magic. Yeah, none of us were getting a +3 in anything, so we didn't get anything for the mini star for this level. But I did get 1 copper, so before I head on out and actually make it to Viper Manor, I'm going to head back to Termina to get an upgrade for Kid. Well, bye-bye, Zoa. And a heal is nice. Yeah, don't really have a quick way to get back, so I'm gonna have to head on out through here. Might as well fight these guys. Just show off the new enemy. Couscous. Let's see what we can steal from him. Okay, Electro Gel. Now I want to try something to see if I remember it correctly. Let's see if I use an Aqua Beam on him. Well. Yeah, there we go. The Couscous is special in that if you use an element on them, they will use that same element back at you. Just hit them with physicals and they won't be able to counter. But we're going to want to keep that nature of the Couscous in mind. It's going to be helpful later. But other than that, I don't really need to fight anything else on this screen, so let's just ignore them because we already fought the cassowaries. Yeah. So get 1 copper dagger. Okay, now I'm going to equip it on the Kid. Ups her hit percent and her attack. It's very useful. And since we just got a new star, I'm going to just remove everyone's stuff, then do an auto allocate for the whole party. Not the worst, I guess. There we go. Now time to head back to the forest. And now we're back. And with everyone equipped with copper weaponry, let's move on ahead. And fight some new monsters. Okay. Dang it. Okay, I'll take out this guy and wait for the other one to attack. Okay. That packed a bit of a wallop. But now, Kid should be able to build up her percentage. And steal from this guy. And let's see just what we get. Let's take this guy out. Okay. And we should, with the next fight, after this one, this should give me the mini star for this level. Oof. Okay, kid, let's try and steal as quick as possible. Okay, humor. No. Okay, he doesn't have anything that gives... No red elements. Okay. Not the worst. Yeah. Let's just use a magma bomb and take it out. Okay, I thought they would do more. Okay, and here's our mini star. So it's looking very good for everyone. Our next growth star. Okay, and now I don't have to fight these guys if I don't want to. Get an extra magma bomb. That was very rude. Okay, now that interruption's done, let's move on. That's weird. I don't think I can get past that. Let's see if we can... Huh. Okay, so you're the reason why these things are coming out, aren't you? Well, let's deal with you. Oh, not to interact. So, the blackenate. Okay, let's see how you like a dash and slash. Nice. And before I take him out, let's try and steal from him. He's already on his last legs. But I can get something. Nice. It's always good to have some more copper. And some lead. Okay, so now let's move this up. And we can block off all these guys. And, oh, yeah, how slow we are now, we definitely wouldn't be able to get past if we didn't stop that. Okay, one more screen to go. Now that's just unfair. Alright, let's hope we don't get any more rude drops. I have no idea how to get to that chest. Wow. Okay. It looks like we're at the bottom of a well. Yep. Alright. Yep. Time to wait till nightfall. This is a pretty awesome view, and I think a dragon just flew by. And 2 moons in the sky. Okay. Well, before I go grabbing anything or fighting anyone. Ooh, treasure chest. Okay, I'll be okay with grabbing this one. Ooh, another turn. That's nice. Okay, I don't want to get seen just yet. Okay. Sneak by. And sneak in here. I mean, because there's a record of fate where I can save and where we can stop for now. In this episode, we got 2 new frames, Tea for 3 and Skullduggery, and we recruited Kid and Nikki into our party. Next episode, we start our infiltration of Viper Manor. What secrets and treasures will we find in the manor? I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.